tutte.
Hello everybody! Halloween is slowly creeping up on us this October, and to get into the spirit of fall, how about we learn how to carve a pumpkin? Maybe you're the type to throw massive Halloween parties and need decorations, or maybe you just need something to let the trick-or-treaters know that you have candy. Regardless, I feel it is a duty for everybody this season to know how to carve a pumpkin, which is why I chose this topic. This tutorial has 9 easy steps in helping with gutting, carving, and stenciling your pumpkin. The fall 2017 issue of Taste of Home magazine can give insight on certain tools and tips that will help with your pumpkin carving process. Step 1 is picking out your pumpkin. Without a pumpkin, how are you supposed to carve a pumpkin? You can get your pumpkin at a grocery store, local farmer's market, or a pumpkin patch. Keep in mind the size and shape of your pumpkin for your design plan. Before you leave with your pumpkin, make sure you check for any bruises or lacerations on it. The next step is cleaning your pumpkin. Get a damp towel and simply clean the surface of all dirt and residue so that you have a clean carving canvas. On to step 3 is drawing the lid. There are 2 different ways to do this. You can draw on the top with a 6-sided lid and make sure there is a notch so that you know how to put the lid back in. The second way is drawing a circle at the bottom if you want to place your pumpkin over a candle. Step 4 is cutting the lid. If you're doing the top, get a paring knife and angle it inward so that when you put the top back on, it won't fall inside the pumpkin. If you're cutting at the bottom, simply cut straight inside the pumpkin. Step 5 is scooping out the seeds. This is the messiest, but probably the most fun part. You can use an ice cream scoop or a pumpkin scooper, or what I like to use is my hands. You can get rid of all the seeds and the guts and the strings that are hanging down so that they don't catch on the candle once you put it in. Step 6 is taping the stencil on. Once you pick out a design, get masking tape and tape it directly onto your pumpkin, making sure there are no large bumps and it is flat on the surface of your pumpkin. On to step 7 is poking the holes in your stencil. Using a push pin or a pumpkin poker tool, poke through both the paper and the pumpkin so that the design is on your pumpkin easily seen. You can get the holes 1/16 to 1/18 of an inch apart. On to step 8 is cutting out your design. There are different ways you can cut out your shape or your design. You can use a small paring knife, a pumpkin carving saw, or an electric carver. Make sure that your blade always stays at 90 degrees so that you can punch out your shapes. Once you are finished cutting, poke out the shapes into your pumpkin. The last and final step is lighting your pumpkin. This is the best and most enjoyable step. You can use a candle, a battery-operated candle, or strands of light. Keep in mind, if you use a real flame, to watch so that there are no accidental fires that may occur. We should all be expert pumpkin carvers now and know the techniques in our carvings. In 9 easy steps, we learn how to gut, stencil, and carve a pumpkin. Now I've made you an expert, it's time to test out your skills and hit the pumpkin patch.